Hello Virgo, it's Sid from Savy, Sentient, and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be your reading for January 2021. Alright, this is going to be for the placements, Virgo placements in your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus positions. If you find that this reading does not resonate, you may want to check signs in your other placements as well to see if there is a reading that is better suited for you. Please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to this channel to stay up to date with all of my new uploads and readings, okay? So let's go ahead and get on into your video, into your reading, all right? Spirit, what is this reading going to be about for the Virgo collective? What are the messages that Virgo needs to hear the most? Do one more shuffle. All right. What is this reading about? Okay. What is this reading about? All right. All right. So I really think that this is a reading about your home and stability. We have here the Two of Hazards, which is trying to find balance with all your priorities. Also, this is a card of trying to take on too many roles at once when you need to be balancing. And then we have the Ten of Wands, which is being overburdened by all of your responsibility. So I think there is definitely a need for you to find some type of balance right now in your work and home life, okay? So let's look deeper into your reading. Spirit, please let me know about Virgo's recent past. Virgo's recent past, please. All right, Virgo's recent past. Got the Hierophant coming out. Virgo's recent past. All right, so we had the Hierophant flying out first. This is about learning, higher education, also spiritual knowledge, spiritual learning, and marriage as well. We have the Nine of Swords, which is anxiety, sleepless nights, spending too much time overthinking to the point of stress. And the Queen of Swords, this is about being very analytical. May even have to cut something out. Maybe something that's dear to you, but you know what you got to do. All right. Present, please. Cards for the present. What's going on in the Virgo's present position? Oh, we have the Lovers. That's a divine connection. It's also about making choices. The Lovers tend to always choose each other, though, no matter what. But this is also about partnerships and duality. That one has come out. Let's see. Present, please, for Virgo. Present, please, for Virgo. Six of Swords, moving away from something. Okay. And Two of Wands. This is about making plans or decisions for your future. Okay. All right. And then for the near future for Virgo, please. All right. Flying right out. The Five of Cups. All right. That's about a loss, but not realizing that there's still more life behind you to live because you're focusing too much on what you've lost. Whoa. Whoa, Virgo. What's up, friend? We got the Three of Swords. This is a heartbreak, loss. And we also have the Four of Swords, rest and meditation. Also healing. Okay. So in the recent past, we have the Hierophant, Nine of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. I feel like there was a connection here that was a very serious connection. It could have been a very long-term relationship. If this is in reference to work, this is a job that you loved and were probably at a very long time. But it looks like you had to cut it out in your recent past. Either you or someone else came with the Queen of Swords energy and ended the connection, ended the agreement, ended the work relationship, ended the romance. And this is something that is causing you a lot of stress and anxiety, Virgo. In your present position, we have the Lovers, the Six of Swords, and the Two of Wands. So in the present position, I see you moving away from this divinely guided connection. This is a connection that might have been karmic. It might have been a connection for you to learn from, but this is a very strong connection. If this is business, this is a partnership that you had to move away from. And with the Two of Wands here, you are basically like going back to the drawing board, coming up with new plans for your future. Okay, in her hand is a cell phone. It represents the world in the traditional tarot deck, in the traditional Rider-Waite. But in this deck, it's a cell phone. So she has the world in the palm of her hands, and she's really just looking forward to the future and making new plans for what's to come next, okay? In the near future, though, you are going to spend some time really thinking about what you lost, really thinking about the heartbreak, meditating on it. Here with the Five of Cups and the Three of Swords. But the message in the Five of Cups is this. Yeah, you have taken an L, okay? In the card, you see she's staring down at these cups that are spilled over. But behind her is more opportunity. But she can't see it because she's too focused on what she's lost. The Four of Swords is a card of rest. So you may need to take some time to try to heal, okay? And that may be what you're doing in the near future. Just taking a step back and trying to heal from whatever this loss was. If it was a business situation, it could have been maybe like a business that you started and things that didn't just go how you planned. And maybe you took a financial loss, or maybe the business just wasn't successful and you cut your losses with it, okay? I'm going to pull some romance angels in case this is in reference to love for you. Okay, romance angels, what messages do we have for Virgo? What messages do we have for Virgo? Romance angels, messages for Virgo. Religious factors. If this was a relationship that you all walked away from, it looks like there were some religious factors influencing the connection. That could be why the Hierophant is here. Maybe you all just couldn't agree on things religiously, and I don't know, maybe that's just why y'all let it go. That's kind of sad. Okay, more messages for the Virgo collective, for the love angels. More messages from that. Okay. Deception. Perhaps there was some deception in this connection about the religious factors. Maybe someone was a little more attached to their religious beliefs than they let on. And then once things got very serious, they really couldn't detach from those, and that might be why y'all separated. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Yeah, someone was putting on about who they were. One more card, please. Oh, that's a lot of cards. It's too many. All right, so the last two cards that I'm going to take for you from the Romance Angels are Make the Effort and Free Yourself. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, and it's time to take back control of your life. So the message that I'm feeling with these two cards is that, excuse me, I'm going to put them here because I think that's where they belong. But I don't think that it's telling you to make the effort to make this connection work. I think what it's telling you is to make the effort to free yourself from the pain of all of this and to start healing, so that you can find a more healthy, a more positive connection, a connection that works, okay? Let's go ahead and dive into your Moonology. Messages from the Moonology, please, for the Virgo collective. Moonology messages for Virgo, please. And one more shuffle. Okay. What messages do you have for Virgo Moonology? Too many. All right, one more message, please, for Virgo Moonology. Okay. So we have the Hold Your Vision card. Personal issues reach resolution with the full moon in Cancer. And Nothing is Yet Set in Stone, the Mutable Moon card. Okay. So we're going to start with the fixed moon, and then we'll move into the other two. Full moon Cancer. And Mutable Moon. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your Moonology cards. This is making me feel very sad, Virgo. Okay, let's see what the Moonology has to say, though. All right, personal issues are reaching a resolution. Things are likely to get very heated as the full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign. So there could be something of an explosion of feelings around now or surrounding your question. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around, so tread carefully as you move towards your goals and dreams. This card indicates an especially feminine time. It also heralds a time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about. It signals a challenge is now coming to an end. This card suggests that both domestic matter and a private issue will soon come to a head, and that it's a great time to move house. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. This is the time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities. Attuned to the moon. It may be best to move towards what you want in a sideways manner. Additional meanings for this card: meditate to soothe heightened emotions. Don't be clingy. Stop sulking. And have you had enough family time lately? All right, yeah, so in your near future, you have the Four of Swords, which is a card of meditation. This card is suggesting that you meditate on how you're feeling and everything that's going on in your life right now. Okay. The next one is the Fixed Moon Hold Your Vision card. There's two main possibilities with this card. The first is that you need to stand firm in whatever situation you're in. The second, very different interpretation, is that something is stuck. That could be referring to the situation you're asking about. If that's the case, have a think about what you can do to grease the wheels so that events move forward. Are you being stubborn? If so, that's great, because if you really want things to change, here's the solution. Stop digging your heels in. Be the one to break the deadlock. With two interpretations for this card, it's up to you to decide what's going on and which meaning applies to you. This offers up a chance for some self-reflection. Attuned to the moon. Yes, just say the word a lot and see how it feels. Okay, additional meanings for this card. Staying power, faith, or patience are needed. Someone needs to back down. Avoid stagnation, and a personal or professional relationship will be enduring. All right, so it's really up to you to decide how this resonates for you with that card having multiple meanings. Take it as it resonates. And your final card is nothing yet is set in stone. The mutable is all about change, shape-shifting even. That something is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means that you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there's also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. For some of you, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with the uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer. Either way, nothing yet is set in stone. I know the best will unfold for me. That is the attunement for the moon. And the additional meanings, you're meandering towards your goal, and that's okay. Staying adaptable is the key to success for you now. Make sure you're not being led astray. Have you become distracted? Time to focus. Stay with it, whatever it means to you. Okay, so for some of you, and this is not for everyone, but for some of you, this relationship is not over yet. You guys may just be taking a break, and both might need some time to reflect upon what is exactly what you want from each other and from this connection, and if whatever religious factors or whatever of the small details that caused the breakup, if it's worth it, if you still want to choose each other, okay? Because I think you both feel like you're absolutely soulmates, that you are absolutely meant for each other. And if that's the case, it's kind of silly to let religion get in the way of your love, okay? I understand that people take religion very seriously. And I mean, you have to have faith in something. But if it's hurting you, I mean, is that really the path that you want to stay on? I don't know. That's for somebody. I don't know who needs to hear that. Okay, let's get some advice for you. Advice from Spirit, please. What advice do you have for the Virgo collective? Advice for the Virgo collective. Oh, they got a lot to say. All right, you have the Two of Pentacles coming out again. And the advice. So really, I think what Spirit wants to tell you is that you need to find balance. Like completely breaking this thing off over one thing is extreme. Okay? So maybe there's a way to balance the situation. If this is a situation that you know in your heart has to be done, then maybe this is a call for you to find balance within yourself. Okay? We have the I was going to say the manifestor, but that is exactly what the Magician is. She is a card of manifestation. And then we have illusions and things that are hidden under the moon. The moon is also very symbolic for intuition. And I'm feeling like the message here is that you need to be intuitive when it comes to the situation, to manifest exactly the outcome that you want. Okay? But definitely find some balance also. Okay, so that was your advice. I feel like there's still something else that's being left unsaid. I don't know. Any more messages for Virgo? What is it that Virgo needs to hear? There's something else. I feel it. Something else for Virgo. Any more messages for Virgo? We have the Queen of Wands. Advice for Virgo. For strength. Yeah. Okay, so for some of y'all, I think the message is to let your passion and your inner strength lead you back to the connection. Now, that's not for everybody. Again, like I said, if the situation is not healthy, don't go back to it. But there's some, you have a lot of passion for this person. I'm really feeling very strongly. Like, for some of you, this is for sure your soulmate. This is your one. And you need to let your passion guide you back to them. To be in this connection is going to take a lot of inner strength, but this is a connection that is definitely for you. And for others of you, you're going to have to let your passion and your inner strength take you away from it because it's not for you. No matter how much you love this person, no matter how much you want to choose them, they may be a karmic partner for you and they were a lesson. So now it's time to detach and move on. But for others of you, this is your person. And you need to let your passions and inner strength guide you right back to them. All right? Either way, y'all, whatever Virgo collective you're a part of, whatever message resonates for you, it's going to take a lot of work and it's going to take a lot of strength. But this is going to be for your highest and greater good. So just stay the course, stay strong, and I'm wishing you all luck. All right? So until the very next time I read for you, Virgo, I'm wishing you love and light and everything right. If you would like to dive deeper into any of this, all the information you need will be in your description box below, along with all my other social media. Okay? So again, love and light and everything right, and I'll see y'all in the next video, Virgo. Bye-bye.